gonna be like a weekly meta update. We're gonna go with this deck right here. Espeon EX just got second place. Shout out to Momo. Definitely a strong deck because like in DD, just overall you're giving 20 HP to Espeon, and if you have another Espeon in the back, another Espeon EX, you're healing 30, so that's like 50 a turn, and not to mention 80. So that's just overall insane. Just like having that setup, and then you could have, Giratina just like building up in the background, so you could start hitting for 130 and then healing him, with the making his like 20 damage like not really effective. But like overall, this deck is really solid, and you play the regular Espeon. Regular Espeon is to deal with all of the Oricorios, and basically it's all the energy on your opponent's side of the field, so it works way better than Smoochum. And basically, Copycat is being utilized, Double Cyrus, because Espeon's only hitting for 80. It's just chip damage 80, and then your opponent's gonna retreat. So you want to see as many Cyruses as you want, so you can pull in their Mega EX Pokemon, so you could win the game in one shot potentially. Guzma is a really good call because there's a lot of Giant Capes, there's a lot of Rocky Helmets, and just overall really strong. Dawn is pretty good because you could just give energy to Giratina, or the energy from Giratina to Espeon. It really just depends on how the matchup is going and how you started. And then red card is really good because it gives you that whole like ability to get rid of your opponent's hand, and a lot of decks are trying to be super consistent with the Hydreigon and Blaziken and Decidueye, so you could really punish them with hand disruption. Mars is also good, but at the same time it's an item card, and item cards are free basically. The next variant I want to talk about, this deck right here has won one of the tournaments in this weekend, and Chingling overall is super strong, limiting your opponents from using item cards, and then using cards as Jirachi to attack the back row, this regular Altaria to handle all of the Oricorios, and then play two of the regular Mega Altaria EX because this is your main win condition, and then you got Swablu. Then you're playing double Cyrus, double Rocky Helmet in this build, which is really interesting instead of going over the cape. And then you got the Lysias, so you could search out your Chinglings and Swablu. Lysia is so amazing in this deck because everything's like 50 HP, and you could play one Pokeball because Lysia is just that good. And then you got Copycat,